All right, for round two of Is the Price Right, we're going to be talking about Ellijay, Georgia, one of the top destinations in North Georgia. And we're going to be talking about what you can get for different price points at different locations in North Georgia. So why don't we just hit the bumper and get right to it. Hit the music. Hey everybody, my name is Tim Gibson and my channel is all about North Georgia real estate. If you haven't caught on to that already, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, I'd like to keep in touch with you. We are shooting a bunch of videos this year about North Georgia. And if you're thinking about moving to the area or if you're just curious, please reach out. My contact info is right on the screen. And up next, we're going to be talking about Ellijay, the apple capital of Georgia. Maybe the world, I don't know. This one isn't as hard to pronounce as Dahlonega, Georgia, but it is Ellijay and it is in Gilmer County. You might be thinking, I've never heard of this town and I don't even know where it is. So we're going to show you. Ellijay, Georgia is located just under 80 miles, about 78 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. Home of the 2021 World Series champion Atlanta Braves, maybe 2024, who knows? As you can tell, I'm a huge Braves fan. If you're from some other location and you're not a Braves fan, I'm sorry. All right, with that out of the way, let's talk about Ellijay, Georgia, and we always like to start with the population. So what's the population of Ellijay, Georgia? Well, it's about 1,900. As you can tell, it's a massive city. 1,900 people, I mean, you probably wouldn't be able to find parking anywhere. And Ellijay is located, like I mentioned, in Gilmer County, Georgia. Gilmer County has 32,000 people. Like I mentioned in my previous video about Dahlonega, there may be some of you that live in places like Florida that have 32,000 people in your entire neighborhood. But we have counties in North Georgia with 30,000 people. So take that for what it's worth. It's small town America, rural living, but it's great. Do they have schools in Gilmer County, Georgia? Yes. Niche.com is where we usually go for all of our school ratings, and according to Niche.com, Gilmer County schools, public schools, gets a B-, just above average. Kind of like my grades in high school and middle school and elementary school. Okay, do we have grocery stores in Gilmer County and Ellijay? Yes, we do. We've got Super Walmart, there's a Food Lion, there's an Ingles, and you've got everybody's favorite cost-conscious budget grocery store ever, Aldi. So aside from grocery shopping, is there any other shopping available in Ellijay? The answer is yes. And like Dahlonega, most of the shopping is geared towards tourists because the tourism industry is very prevalent in Ellijay and Dahlonega. I'm gonna name a few here. There's probably some others I can mention. Just wanted to give you a basic overview. You got Riverside Plaza, Ellijay Marketplace, 28 Main, for those boutique clothing store shoppers. As you can tell, I like to shop in boutiques, mostly middle-aged dad boutiques, also known as Bass Pro Shops. Also, Ellijay has some antique stores. Mountain Treasures is a popular antique store, so if you like to shop for antiques, maybe check that one out. Let's talk about some restaurants in Ellijay. Mike's Ellijay Restaurant, Chili Dogs, White Columns, and Smokehouse Country Grill are some of my favorites in Ellijay. If you live in the area or if you visited and you've got a favorite, let me know what it is in the comments. So now let's get to the whole point of this video. Is the price right? We are going to use the exact same price points that we used in Dahlonega, Georgia. We're going 450,000, 700,000, and 1.5 million, and you tell me if you think the price is right for these houses. All right, so first on the list, we are going to talk about the $450,000 price point. Let's get into this house and you tell me what you think. We're looking at 16 South Twin Oaks Drive in Ellijay. Like I mentioned, price point's right there at $450,000. This is a brand new house built in 2024. Kind of looks like a barn. Maybe it would be a good vacation rental or a good vacation home. It's got 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 1,000 square feet, and it sits on 1.4 acres. All right, you guys tell me, is this worth 450 grand in your mind? And again, we are looking at all these houses in 2024. This is May of 2024. So of course, in the future, this may not be very relevant, but hey, we're talking about today. Okay, next on the list, $700,000. What can you get for 700 grand in Ellijay, Georgia? Okay, so we're looking at 15 Crest Circle. This is new construction. Looks like it was built in 2023. This is a super nice looking house, kind of a modern, rustic looking vibe. I like this a lot personally. 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, over 3,500 square feet and a half-acre lot. So $700,000, it's a half acre. I know that a lot of you are looking for a nice house on a good bit of acreage, usually an acre or more. You tell me what you think. Is this worth 700 grand to you? Okay, I know I mentioned a little bit earlier that we're talking about 1.5 million, but we found this house that's actually about $1.35 million. So let's get into this one. This one's awesome. We are looking at 432 Amy Creek Circle in Ellijay, and this house looks amazing to me. Honestly, I don't think I've seen many houses that look like this at all, and I've seen a whole lot of houses in North Georgia and in Ellijay. This place has got like 5 balconies. It's a modern rustic look. I mean, that tower on the front looks crazy. The view looks crazy. I mean, sign me up. All right, so let's get into the details on this crazy, awesome looking house here in Ellijay. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 3,300 square feet, and a 1.5 acre lot. And as you can tell, this lot is really pretty, and the view is what sells this house, including how nice the house is. All right, were these houses worth the money in Ellijay, Georgia? We talked about $450, we talked about $700, and just over $1.3 million. Was the price right? As always, my number is on the screen, so if you have any questions about North Georgia real estate, please reach out. I would be happy to help. We will see you on round 3 of Is the Price Right? In our next video. Stay tuned for another awesome location in North Georgia.